Welcome to the Q&A, and I will try to answer all the questions, and yeah, we can get right into it. So the first question I had was like, when will you participate skiing? But yeah, I don't know how it's worded, but yeah, I do skiing. I do participate in it, and yeah, I'll do some races next and the weekend after that. So those are the last two big weekends of the year. So yeah, I can tell you that. And another question I had was, who's your favorite Norwegian skier? And the answer to that will probably be Harald Amundsen. I think he's just a good combination of all-rounder of sprinting and distance, and yeah, he gives up a good fight to Klæbo and just pushes the pace if necessary. And yeah, and also I need to give a honorable mention to the next Norwegian star, Linus Engdahl. So watch out for him. The next question I had was, how many grams of carbs a day do I consume? And I couldn't give you an exact number, but I would estimate around 500, probably like on an average day. 500, 600, probably closer to 600, and on more tougher training days, I would consume more. Obviously, maybe going up to 800, and I can show you at least what I use. Like, for example, this energy drink also is a tonic, some Martin drink mix, and some gels on harder or more important sessions, and then this for more carbs, and then obviously the basics like rice, pasta, potatoes, noodles, just the overall thing which lets me train. Moving on to the next question is, how many goats have you traded this winter? And to answer that, I've had some couple good goat trades, and but maybe not up to the level as last year, but quite close up there, and hopefully I will be able to make some more good ones, and but yeah, I need to probably up my goat trading game in order to do that. The next question I had was, what is your favorite skis brand? And I think it's quite clear. For me, it's Rossignol, and then yeah, because I use their skis, as you can see, Rossignol. So that's my favorite ski brand, and yeah, I mean, that's to answer that question. The next question I had was, how many bottles have I collected this year? And it would have been nice to show you the massive pile of bottles we had right here, but it's gone, and this is what I'm all left to. Like, this is not that much, but like, imagine basically two of these bags completely full, and yeah, I need to ask my roommates where it went. So otherwise there's a lot of money that has gone down the drain if they haven't deposited them. Also by the way, sorry about this sound in the background. Is just the dishwasher, it's doing its thing. Well, it was the hardest race of my life, and I can tell you that it was probably, yeah, last year in the junior champs in Planica, the 20k mass start, which was my first and only DNF yet, where after the first lap or like 4k, I was just completely cooked. Had no energy, could not go fast, no technique, nothing, and then all I wanted to do was just not ski at that moment, and yeah, I don't want to have that feeling when I'm skiing again. So yeah, I have to say that was probably the hardest. But on the other note, another question I had was, what has been my best race of my life? And I probably couldn't tell you a specific one, but probably one of the mass starts I did last year. Maybe the Latvian champs where I just sat in the group and then won the sprint for my age group. And yeah, I like felt going like threshold the entire time. So, and this question, I'll probably, if I'll be in Yolomet anytime soon, maybe not until July, I have to say, but in July you'll possibly see me there, because I know there's a new track, new asphalt, and yeah, you can just play a lot of basketball, tennis, everything, and it's quite cheap, so hopefully I'll be there. Next question I had is future goals, and I can maybe tell you like one YouTube, one personal, and one like athletic, and probably for personal is just develop as a person, mature, as a lot of people would maybe say that, and then for athletic, just become a better skier, just become faster. Obviously, if you want to get better results, you need to be faster. That's how simple it is. And then for YouTube, I would say maybe a goal in the future is to get 1,000 subscribers, which for an irrelevant skier from Latvia would be quite yeah, just something big, and definitely some, but I mean, I'm also thankful for the 500 something subscribers I have now, so thanks to all of you guys. Next question, Northug or Klæbo, and I can tell you that I think the answer is clear, Klæbo. After the Trondheim 2025 champs, I don't think there's even a debate. Before, I was already more inclined towards Klæbo, yet some people would say no, but like, oh, he hasn't won a distance race, he hasn't won 50k, he won 3 distance races and one of them 50k, so I think that settles the debate. The next question I had was like, what do I think about the new 6 poles? I think at the start they looked a bit ugly, but now my opinion is more neutral on them, but probably not for the price of like, it's probably going at the store like 500 euros, so I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them. Let's just say that. I think it's but maybe I like the previous model better, the Triac 4. Best places to visit in Riga? Yeah, to answer that question is probably the National Library, yeah, Old Town, just the center, and then yeah, I think maybe also Origo. I think that's a top spot for many. Og neste spørsmål er favorittplass å trene. Og jeg tror svaret på det er ganske klart. Ja, og det der Meråker. På Meråker der er bare perfekt forhold på trening akkurat nå. Så jeg har en klipp fra 2 dager siden, og det var bare perfekt forhold. Jeg tror ikke jeg hadde så bra skiforhold på livet mitt. Kanskje på DTR, men ja, det er bare uvirkelig. Ja. Other question I had was, yeah, back to English now. I need to like work on the bilingualism, or however you would say it. And then the question was, how would I choose like resistance for roller skis? And I think it's both personal and like what others do. Maybe like for classic, like for roller skiing I use IDT, and then for classic I use number 3 wheels, and for skate number 2 for every session. So it's not like only for some roller skiing races I need to use like these bullshit colored sprint wheels, which yeah, it's basically more like rollerblading, not roller skiing. So, but yeah, for resistance, like, it's obviously how you feel. Like, if you can get better technique on a certain resistance and get better training quality, then you need to choose that. But for example, something feels too fast or something is too slow, then you need to see what works better. But yeah, I think the majority of people use like so-called number 3 wheels, and for skate number 2, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this. Next question I have is, what has been the longest like distance skied or roller skied? On skis I've only had done I think 65, and then while on roller skis I've done 120k session, which was quite long and grueling, but yeah, I did it as mostly for fun and to test what I could do, and in the end it ended up being better than expected, but it's certainly like a once a year thing, and at least for me. Maybe if you're like training for Vasaloppet, then I don't know, but yeah, that's just how I see it. Yeah, how do you find new routes or places to ski or roller ski? And I think it's you can obviously use apps like Strava or that, but I don't think it's that reliable. Maybe I think the best way is just to ask people in that area who obviously know the roads and trails, so I think it's the best way. And then you can also find some hidden gems or just the best places to go. So yeah, I think it's mostly like that, to ask other people, and especially in less known areas, and that's I think the go-to way. Have I had any bad road rash from roller ski sessions or like crashes? And yeah, I probably have a couple of scars on my knees and elbows, but I think for the most part I've been quite fortunate. But yeah, when it happens, then you just need to I put some hydrogen peroxide, treat it, obviously put like a bandage or something, and then change it frequently. But yeah, obviously I think unless it's really bad, then probably just better take a day or two off and just let the wound heal. And yeah. Question, it's about how I ration between classic and skate, like how much I do of each. And I usually try to aim for 50-50, but I think in reality it's probably like 55-45 towards skate, since it's just more accessible and just not easier to wax, and for sometimes the conditions aren't really allowed to do classic, as it has been in Latvia and Estonia this year. So, but obviously if you want to get better in classic, you need to do more classic, and then if you want to get better at skate, then skate, and then just work on certain details to help you develop that. And yeah, I think yeah, I'll probably just try to aim for 50-50, because probably in the season you're gonna have 50% of the classic races, 50% skate. So I think it's just distributing it in that way, unless you really want to focus on a skate race, like Hedegaard, as he has no point in doing classic when you're so good in skate. So yeah, thank you for watching.